out there should know who's who and what's going on. We already know that from the apostles. If you've been around these men, and even if you heard these men on the YouTube, you know that these are the men. Right? That's not wicked. There's men out here that is wicked, but the men of Great Millstone, the apostles of Great Millstone, are not wicked. Why would they be? This go because they tell us, you know what's a beautiful thing? How they, it's like sitting around a campfire, right? And they tell us the history of how One West was, right? And it is beautiful. You listen, you be like, man. And sometimes I feel like, when I listen to them, they say certain things, I feel like I'm right there. And it's beautiful. I'm like, man, it was a lot of wicked men back then. And you know what's funny? When I was in the world, there was a lot of wicked men in the world that was doing some trifling shit. You know? Just imagine when you know the truth and how much wickedness you could do when it comes to find money, filthy lucre. Huh? And cunning craftiness whereby they lie in wait to deceive men. And that's happening right now. This is how you know this is the ultimate end time right now. We right now at the moment where it's gonna be some shit happening, and we're gonna see those that's with this world and the ones that's not with this world. We're gonna see them. And what's gonna happen? The Lord's gonna deceive those that's trying to deceive his righteous. And they'll get ran down on. And the apostles on down is going to be, they're going to prevail. I know this is these men. Man, I've been having some dynamic dreams, man. Dynamic, man. I can't even explain something. Sometimes I gotta get up out of my goddamn bed and come sit down. It's over. It drains me. It feels like it's happening. It's like I'm right there. Now I go sit down. So just no. It's dynamic, man. This thing of ours is dynamic. I'm telling you, it's dynamic, man. And I be like, oh, it's spiritually overwhelmed. And I like I said, I just be humble, and I stay low key. And I just want, like I said, it's listen, they ain't do nothing wrong to me. And you know what? And I know even the people that sat with them, individuals that sat with them, they're not in the truth no more. And you look at them like, wow, you sat there with them, and you got high on the hog, you got envious, and you know why you're not around no more? Because you thought you was one of them. Sometimes you gotta stay away from your peers. When I go to camp, and sometimes I remember I want, you see the brothers, and you be like, damn, you want to be close to the brothers. Sometimes you can't just be close. Sometimes you can't be close. Sometimes you gotta just come do the work and go. Try to flee as fast as you can, because at least you showed up, and then when I don't show up, I'm emotional because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But when I do show up, it's good to get in there and get that work done. Do what you can, and if you could, Lord will, if He wants you to hang with the brothers, it'll happen. But you can't force it. You just gotta get in there and go. Get yours, and you hug the brothers, the best as fast as you can, because it's true. Like the Apostle Ramah said in one of the videos, he said that's why he said to Apostle Tahar that yeah, sometimes you gotta just go, because there's demons out there. You think these demons? I heard this fucking dude say one time. He said Apostle Tahar is hiding in the woods somewhere. Somebody gonna get you, bro. Somebody gonna do something to you. Everybody hiding from you. And that man don't need to hide from you. Trust me. I seen him. I see his. I see him go 0 to 60, and you know what I mean. Like you know, and me, you know, we all can't go 0 to 60, but when he goes, it's over. That's why everything ain't expedient. You know, going. You know, you want somebody to be out there like we're gonna fight every fight. No, that's not the building of the body. Because if that was the case, Yahawashi, he just made, Apostle Tahar just made a video that about Yahawashi coming down and saying, you know what, fuck that, send my angels down now. He would have fucked up the mission. You know, and then Apostle Gabar said that sometimes it's good to run. He made a video, I forgot how the video went, but he said this run. Hey, listen, I remember when I was a little boy, you know, and I was, you know, it was like a, you know, family fights, right? Like it was another family against my family, against people that where I lived at. It was all big, and people see me running. Like, I mean, you know, I knew these people, and I'm like, why we all fighting each other? You know, I didn't want to hurt nobody, and there was Puerto Ricans, you know what I mean? Like that's my brothers too, you know. So people always would say, oh, you was running that day. They would always make fun of me. But you know what? I look back right now, all fights ain't expedient. You ain't got to fight everybody. We lucky we came out of that not bloody. It was kids around. We was all kids. What, was a fight to the death? You know? And that's just Salakia. So it says right here, it says, right? Look, all right, what I just said, we was kids. We was little kids. Right? It says, because everything every fight don't needs to be fought. Sometimes you gotta use your mind. Or just avoid people. You know, that's a hard thing to do in this world. Because what do niggas like to do? Kill each other. Alright? So it says, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro. This world will make you, if you were still in this world, if we were still part of this world, we'd be jacked up right now. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. This world is very deceitful. You know, this world is very, very deceitful, and we lucky that we are in this truth. We're very lucky. So if we in this truth, we not being tossed to and fro. We are paying attention to the right men. And I had a scripture earlier. I forgot where it was at. I'm not probably not gonna remember it. I'm not gonna be able to find it right now. But it said, carry on the same doctrine as your teachers, as you was learned, as you was taught. You're supposed to do the same thing. And that's what we're doing. We, to the best of our ability, we follow the law, statutes, and commandments. But what we was taught is delicate right now. That's what makes us special. That's what makes us special. But speaking, verse 15, Ephesians 4, verse 15. But speaking the truth in love, may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even a Mashiach, Yahawashi. That's our bridge right there. That Yahawashi is our bridge to Yahweh. You know? Let me see if I can get me a verse. Let me go back up and see if I can go into any verse. Now let's go back here to 12. Let's see if I can get a verse. Let's see if I can get some delicious up out of here. Oh, Salakia. Oh, man, hold on. All right. Perfection, work, edifying. Let's get the body. Let's go to the body. All right. All right. So I just clarify this right now. Colossians chapter 1, verse 24. Who now rejoice in my suffering? who now rejoice in my suffering for you, and fill up that which is behind of the affliction of Hamashiach in my flesh. Because we're going through the same thing Paul went through and the other apostles. And it's about to get to the level, it's about to level up. It's about to level up. This thing about to level up. This affliction of Hamashiach is going to be put on us. This is where we're going to get, this is how we're going to get our crowns. Because he got his crown. He became the King of Kings of Kings of Kings. We're going to become joint heirs. This is why we're going through. This is why we're about to go to the next. This is the level up. See, this, it may feel like, oh, we're going to die. No, we're not going to die. We're going to live forever. That's why we got to go through what we have to go through. Because Yahawashi live forever. He's living forever. He's like, he's right under Yahweh. We're going to be like him. He's going to be on the earth in the flesh. Walking around with the garment on. Well, how he going to look? I don't know. I can't see some things. Some things I do see, but I just remember that bright room. Bright burns. 144,000 bright burns. I know that. All right? Filled, hold on, where we at? And filled up that which is behind. Is that behind? Let's see. Let's get a little bit of that. Let's lock it. Oh, jeez. Let's lock it. Let's get some of that. Hold on, wait behind.
Behind.
All right. Behind. All right. Behind all of the affliction of Hamashiach. And we got to go. We got to follow suit. We're going to follow suit, Yahawashi, regardless of what you want to think. You know? We're going to do it. That, if you one of those men, you're going to go through what Yahawashi went through. And he said some of us not going to see death. So that means we're going to be, remember Yahawashi was put to death. He did he raised on the third day, remember? But those men, certain men ain't going to fear death. That means those men that's not going to see death.